Aquarius, and welcome to your March shadow work reading. Before we get started, I just want to remind you guys that the workshop for March is all about building a really strong spiritual practice. So if you want to get tickets for the workshop, the link will be down below. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope that it's very, very grounding for everybody. I'm really, really excited for it. With that being said, let us get started on your March shadow work reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius, March shadow work, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius. Okay. March shadow work, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Strength, Justice, and the Ten of Pentacles. I am not surprised because, you know, Venus just moved into Aquarius. A lot of fun Aquarius things going on right now. So what is going on with Aquariuses right now? Okay. Well, first of all, if you are in a relationship, and this is just being very apparent, you guys are thinking about proposing. You guys are thinking about going into a deeper commitment within your relationships. You guys are thinking about what the next steps looks like. There's definitely because this is a card of Taurus, and you know Uranus is in Taurus right now, and Uranus is your ruling planet. There is this energy of conforming, of you know, kind of grounding your relationship in the way that society has kind of said, oh, this is how we ground relationships, right? We marry each other, we have a home, we, you know, build together. Obviously, as an Aquarius, you are going to do things a little bit different, a little bit more futuristic, because that's just how you do things. But there's this kind of energy and vibe of kind of making up your minds, making a decision about how you want to conform. So some of you are thinking about proposing to your partners. If you are single, some of you are setting intention to get the partner that you are supposed to then marry. If this is not about a relationship, this is about a work situation. Some of you might be making a decision this month about what it is that you want to do, whether it is that you want to switch jobs, whether it is that you want to work for a specific company. You might actually end up discovering what it is that you feel like you need to do. Some of you might want to go into government or do something that benefits the collective energies, but you're definitely, it's like you're making up your minds. March is a kind of you sorting out what's going on, your internal dialogue of what it is that you need to do moving forward. And there's like a making up your mind, there's a grounding that's happening, and there's like a, you know, I know this is what I need to do, I know this is what I'm gonna do, I know this is it. And then it moves into the Ace of Wands energy, and then it focuses in on how are you going to move forward after the fact. So this is going to get activated more towards Aries season, because Aries season taps into that Ace of Wands energy. This is like fire, this is like you know, creating action. This is you taking the charge of your journey, and that's very much what Aries rules. So that's going to be happening a lot during Aries season. But right now, with everything that, you know, just shifted planetary wise, you guys are a little bit more mentally focused on how you will move forward right now, how things are going to ultimately progress, how you want to how you envision your life. What is the vision? Okay. And for some of you, there's certain ideas, certain things that are coming up fresh in your mind, as far as how you want to address certain things or what it is that you want. You might have or be getting some inspiration. Your spirits might also be giving you a lot of guidance right now. If you get like a reading right now, maybe you might be a little bit confused, or you're trying to make a decision about something. You're definitely going to make a decision afterwards. You're going to feel a little bit more grounded in your decision of what to do moving forward. But there's a lot going on within your minds. There's a lot going on mentally with y'all, where it feels like y'all are going to make very, very important decisions that are going to change the course of what the year ahead looks like for you. And this is where it really, really looks like a moment of y'all taking control. And this is why, you know, the bottom of the deck looks like the way it does, is y'all taking control. Okay. Is y'all taking control? Is y'all saying, okay, Where am I directing my energies with? What is it that I want to do? This is what I mean. Like, there's like a lot. There's a marriage energy as well. You guys are looking at every single aspect of your life, not just one. But there is this kind of energy of, okay, there's a larger commitment that's happening. Okay. And especially because, you know, Saturn has been in Aquarius. You know, Saturn is ultimately gonna push you into grounding as much as you can, especially coming out of, you know, like the Saturn, you know, return it's like in a more grounding state where you're a little bit foundationally, you're feeling a little bit better about where you're at with your life, where you're at with your future, where you're at, you know, with your home, your space, your relationships, your job, all of those things. It's just, there's definitely a lot of questions at hand, and mentally a lot of things pushing you towards making decisions that are ultimately going to set you up for success for later. And that's really what it's about. It's about you being in a state of success, and how do you move and stay in that energy ultimately. Okay. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, March shadow work. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, March shadow work. Okay, we have new growth, and we have awakening dreams, and we have new wonders. I'm telling you, y'all, listen, look, bottom of the deck, time of new birth. Y'all are literally in a very, very, very powerful position right now. Okay, y'all are really in a powerful position. This is a time, this month is very powerful for a huge shift, okay, for y'all to really take control of the narrative, and for you to really put some action towards the dreams that you have set for yourself. But there's a lot, you see how this is like giving like running through the forest vibes. There's a lot of kind of like, you see how we're starting off with spring, that's Aries season. I'm just saying, there's this kind of like, there's a lot of reflection that's happening. There's a lot of mental shifts that's happening. There's a lot of, you know, kind of sorting out your way, trying to like make the decision towards what it is that you guys are moving towards. But you guys, it's almost like there's a freshness, and I'm not surprised, because that you know, the Page of Swords is very fresh energy. It's very new energy. So there's like newness. There's newness happening. There's newness for you. It might not be new to other people or your friends or other people who, you know, are going through their own stuff, but it's new to you. It's like you want a different type of grounding and a different type of commitment, and you want your dreams to manifest in a specific way. It's beautiful. There's like a narrative. This almost like the way you're romanticizing how it looks like. It feels good, because it feels like you guys are taking control. Okay. Archangel Michael, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, March shadow work. So we have use your imagination and you'll see the answer. So if you're feeling stuck, like y'all haven't, you know, processed that Page of Swords there, y'all need to be a little bit creative and work with Pisces season as it is, because this is a huge creative season. Archangel Michael, ooh, and that rolled all the way over there. So let me grab that. Give me a second. Let me just, 1 second. Okay, and we have decide to be happy now. Wow. Wow. Decide to be happy now. If y'all haven't been content with your lives, this is the time. This is the time where y'all are committing to a deeper sense of experience within your life. Like this is the time. This is literally the time. Okay. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, March shadow work. Aquarius. Okay. Okie dokie. So we have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Okay, we have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo, and we have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon, because you're still flowing through the energies and you're still making decisions. You're still clarifying things. It's not like you wrote the book and you're ready to publish it. It's not time to do that yet. It's just time to solidify and start grounding the idea a little bit so you can get somewhere. Okay. If there are certain things that, you know, are going to require you to release in order for you to actually be happy and move forward in the right direction, and if that requires you to balance, you know, the energy so you can maintain your strength, then you need to do that now. Okay, you really need to do that now. It's like really choosing and making the decisions that you're making. Is you're not like abandoning other people or anything like that. You're just choosing yourself and choosing your happiness at this time. And it requires you to take a deeper kind of look at how you have been investing emotionally and how you need to kind of see it through, because there is a need for you to see it through right now. You guys need to put in a little bit more of an effort and kind of like take it to like go to the end game. Okay, what does it look like? What does the end game look like for you? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, March shadow work. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, March shadow work. Okay. Okay. So, sorry about that. So we have gratitude. We have breaking free, because I do feel like y'all are shifting a lot. Okay. Memories and dreaming. Okay. And this makes absolute sense, because I feel like y'all are going through a shift that is meant to be a little bit more so you can follow your dreams, so you can actually do what it is that you want to do, and not just kind of like daydream about it, but like actually like, you know what, how do I make this happen? How can I make this happen? How can I see this through? How? Okay, how? There is a breaking free of limitations, especially if you've been kind of forcing yourself to look at things in a specific way, or making yourself think like you can't, you know, be successful, or you can't like kind of transmute the energy and make it like actually choose something different, but you are. And I feel like there's a part of you that your fixed energy is gonna feel like it's a little stuck in like the past and the memories and stuff like that, but there's also a part of you that wants to break past that and follow your dreams of what you see in the future. Like, you can't live in the past anymore. Like, it's time for you to live in the moment and live for the future as well. And you really need to look at how your spirits also have gotten you to this point, because there's a lot of like, you need to take a moment to just literally be grateful for how you've been taken care of, for the opportunities that you have been positioned to take in, for how you have ultimately been pushed into a whole new direction. Okay, this door that's opening for y'all, this feels very much like a road opening. Y'all need to be grateful that, wishing well, I'm telling you guys, it's more of like, you guys have to make the decision. Even bottom of that peaks of joy, like it's y'all making the decision to have a deeper kind of deeper purpose, deeper grounding, deeper relationship, deeper commitment, deeper just like, it's just, you want more for yourselves. And y'all should be grateful of what you have right now, but also where you're going. Okay, you should be grateful that the door's opening for you the way that it is, and that requires for you to kind of come to terms with the things that you need to release about the past in order for you to move forward in a very like healthy way. Like, stay daydreaming about that future that you want, romanticize it. Okay, daydream about it, romanticize it, do the thing that's ultimately going to make it feel its best, and it's gonna make it so you're grounded in the energy of the future, which is what you rule. So that is yourself, literally. Okay, so that is your messages for you this month, my loves. I hope that you guys got all the messages that you needed. Definitely don't forget to subscribe and check out the Patreon below. I will see you, loves, in the next video. Bye.